Good afternoon. How we doing?
A little bit about the cause you're representing this year.
Yeah, so big shout out to the artists who did these, but this is Extended Hands. So this is my cause for this year. It's my mother's foundation. Does a lot of work in the community in South Florida. She's been doing that my entire life. Hence the name Extended Hands. We're extending our hands and really just trying to reach out and touch the community. Be an advocate for change in many ways, and it's something I hold dear to my heart because obviously my mother, she instilled that in me. Always giving back, and I want to represent her in that way. So I thought it was a cool thing.
You've talked a lot about your mom and your grandma, kind of how they've helped instill all that. How much have they shaped the man you are?
My parents, my mother, my grandmother, grandmothers, they've shaped me. They are me. I am them. Every single part of who I am is because of my upbringing and the way they raised me. My mother in the household couldn't bring B's home. She said that was average. You got to be outstanding. So it was A's or nothing else. And she always pushed me to better myself. Always to do things the right way the first time, and try to limit your mistakes. And I think when I think about who I am today, I'm never satisfied because of that. And I just appreciate my upbringing. I appreciate my parents, and obviously, again, Extended Hands is a way for us to kind of meet at the middle right there.
Do you ever talk to your teammates about following their passion projects or getting involved in the community in any way?
For sure. And a big shout out to Chenna. He's our man of the year this year. But, all the guys, man, it's important for all of us. Yesterday I was passing out food, and I was down there at Island Soul, a place that, a lot of us are familiar with. And I was out there with the community, just, extending my grace and, being thankful, being grateful. Had a lot of people there. It was awesome. But, yeah, our team we're big on philanthropy. We want to be active in the community. We always talk about 12 as one, so that includes our fans. And the more that we can reach out to the community and, again, be an advocate, the better it is for all of us.
Going back to Sunday's game, I think that is the most energy I've seen from the defense on the sideline of any game this year.
Oh, yeah.
How much did they set the tone?
Yeah, they set the tone. Our defense, again, has been playing phenomenal football as of late. They started out really hot. I know, some changes were made, and some guys have stepped in and stepped up. And the way they're playing gives us a shot to win every single game. They're really leading this team. They're leading the charge right now, and we love that. That's how it always was here in Seattle. I know people always, give an ode to the Legion of Boom, and, we got some new guys, some new faces, but they're playing with that same energy. And so, we want those guys to continue that, to continue to build on that, and we're looking forward to another great game on Sunday.
Does going back to New York still hold any special meaning for you at all? Or?
Always, always. I've always had tremendous love and respect for that organization. Obviously, the team that drafted me gave me a chance out the gate. A lot of great people there. Some people that I, was there with, a lot of those people are now gone. So, as far as the whole revenge thing, that's not on my mind. Like I said, man, there's a lot of great people in that city that I still talk to and I still love and still support me. And so it's the biggest game of the year because it's the next game. But, definitely, obviously, because I was drafted there, it's going to be, a narrative that's built.
You stay in touch with Rex Ryan? Is that some guy you talk to?
No, I don't talk to Rex.
Is there a difference at all between a Jets game and a Giants game in that stadium? I mean, the crowd or anything, or is it just kind of the?
It's been a while since I've been there. I can think about last year when we played there. A Monday night game. I thought it was, the crowd. It was the Giants game, obviously, but I thought the crowd was there, and I thought it was just a fun game for all of us. But, I haven't been there in so long. I can't really answer that.
Geno, I know you can be hard on yourself about some your own game. What do you kind of look the last couple weeks? I know you've had a couple tough picks you probably want back, but then the bounce back from them to lead the key drives, you guys have needed to win games. How do you kind of evaluate your last couple of performances?
Yeah, always going to look at the things that I can do better. I think that's the way I've always approached the game. And so, you can make the right decision on every play but one. And that'll be the play that I'll emphasize and I'll look at the most. And so how do I evaluate it? We won the game. That's what I care about the most. Other than that, how can I get better? Many ways. Everything can improve, and that's something that I continue to work on daily. where I think I am, I think I'm really, a good player, and I think I have a chance to be even better. So as long as I continue to work hard, continue to stay focused on my process, as I talked to you guys about, I think good things will happen, and I think some of that stuff that's unlucky will, kind of weed itself out.
Some players might get a little gun shy if a bad play happens. In the last 2 games after interceptions, you've done some really good things. What allows you, what's the mentality to put that behind you and still make the plays you need to make later?
I mean, I grew up watching football. My favorite player is Brett Favre, born on the same day. And, what would Brett do? Keep slinging. That's the way we play the game. I never try to be reckless. I'm always trying to make the right decision, but I do believe in myself. I believe in my arm. I believe in my process, like I always talk to you guys about. And at times, bad things happen. That's the way this game goes. But you can't let that affect you. If you really are, who you say you are, then you just go and play the next play.
Was Favre's gunslinging mentality what attracted you to his game?
No, I love the game from the jump, from just playing it. That's really what attracted me to it, just playing football and being out in the yard. My grandmother, she's the biggest football fan in our family, and she raised me in this world. And I've always loved football, from the time I put on cleats.
And why was Brett Favre your favorite player?
I just love the way he plays. I love his style. Think about like a guy who played a game, a day after his father passed. It's probably something I would do. We just love playing football. And, a guy who if he was hurt, still goes out there. He's going to leave it all on the line. And, again, we're born on the same day, so kind of my spirit animal.
We've talked about the run game a lot the last few weeks. What gives you the most confidence it's about to turn a corner?
Yeah, I just think our guys up front, man, I think, the way Olu stepped in and he's really leading the charge. Olu's doing a great job with communication. I think our plans have been great. I think the coaches have done a great job at putting together a scheme that allows us to be successful. And then, with the backs that we have, man, like they're always going to have a shot. Just watching Ken run the ball and Charbonnet and, that big third down run that we had to kind of, get us in field position and get a field goal on a 3rd and 6, right? Like running the ball in that situation is tough. And for us to go and get it that way, it says a lot about our team and it says a lot about our guys up front. And as long as we continue to, pound the run game, continue to stay focused on, developing our run game and finding that balance that we want as an offense, things will be great. We just got to keep working at it.
3 straight intense divisional games, and now you guys are facing a 3-8 Jets team, a 10 a.m. start. Is that something the leaders on the team are talking about, making sure that the intensity stays where it's been?
For sure. It was intense in walkthroughs today. Like I said, man, guys are just taking this thing one game at a time. We're going to treat each game like a playoff game from here on out until we get to that point. And, the leaders are doing a great job at making sure guys are focused. I think Mike's doing a great job at making sure we're focused. That was the message today. They're a very talented team. The record, doesn't describe the type of team they are. They've been in a lot of close games, and they're a great second-half team as well. They're going to be at home coming off a bye. They're trying to turn their season around, trying to finish on a good note. And so they don't care that we're coming in or what we have going on. Again, this is the NFL. They got Aaron Rodgers. They got great players on that team, and we got to go out there and we got to take it. It's going to be tough, but, we got the right mentality and the right guys.
Mike gave you a lot of credit for the check you made on that run to Zach. I guess how much pride do you take in that part of the game and, kind of the ability to do that?
Yeah, I take extreme pride in, being able to play this game from the neck up. I think that's why I've been able to last this long into my career. I'm not just out there playing off athleticism. There is a rhyme and a reason to the decisions that I make. And so, when I'm out there, it's a chess game. I'm up against the D coordinator, and I get the final say because I'm on the field. So I take that personally, and I try to make sure that I'm always putting us in the right position, getting us into the right plays. If there's a zero check or if there's something that we talked about during the week and I catch it on the field, I'm gonna make sure I get to it, and I think it's been helping us out.
So do you or Leonard Williams have the best New York restaurant recommendations for the team?
Probably Leonard. He it's a lot heavier than I am, so probably eats more. But no, I mean, I definitely got some decent ones. Maybe Rayo, Sparks, a couple of my favorites. But other than that, I really didn't frequent too many spots in NYC. Thank you, guys.